Can exposing students to remote and threatened regions of our planet in real time through the internet create a more aware and engaged generation? That's the hope of University of Minnesota professor Aaron Doering, who is in the midst of a 170-mile trek across the Arctic to raise awareness of rapid environmental changes affecting the region. He joins us now from Arctic Bay in Nunavut, Canada, where temperatures are hovering around 5 degrees above zero. Is that right, Aaron?
It's about that. It's actually a beautiful morning here this morning.
So tell us why you are embarking on this mission now. Why the urgency?
Well, I've been doing this for over a decade. It's what I call adventure learning. So we actually travel in these remote locations around the world, and we develop a curriculum, and anyone in the world can actually follow along with us, learning not only K-12, but the general public. And over the years, I always focused on climate change. I focused on education, sustainability, and I thought, okay, why don't we actually look at the positive solutions that people are coming up to the global challenges that we are facing today?
And as you say, you've been traveling the Arctic since around 2004, educating the public about the risks to the region. What changes have you personally witnessed in the region since that time?
The places I traveled in the early 2000s, I can't travel today, but what I always say, I'm only here for a snippet of time. My main goal is to actually capture the beautiful stories from the people within these communities, of which we've been doing this morning, actually, talking about some of the issues that they face, from food insecurity and how they're dealing with that, to housing, to education. So it's just my ability to bring that through a journalistic approach to education and to the general public around the world.
And so you're speaking with Inuit leaders, is that right? The elders who are among the local population there?
That's correct. So this community is about 900 people. It's absolutely gorgeous where we're sitting right now. And we are not only talking to the Inuit elders, we're talking to, this morning we spoke to the economic development officer who's lived up here for 18 years. So it's all the individuals that we could possibly talk to, looking at how they're coming up with positive solutions to this changing world. And this is only one of 8 expeditions to occur with this adventure learning series. So we have 4 more in the Arctic and then 4 in the tropics. And so we're going to build this narrative.
And so the point is to share this with the world. You've created a strong presence on social media. You have the hashtag Choose to Care and the website The Changing Earth. Will you be streaming it to classrooms? How exactly will you be getting the word out?
Right. In fact, you can go on there right now and see updates that we just did a few hours ago. And all the filming that we did this morning will be available tonight. And actually, we're Skyping real time like we are with you, with many classrooms and with other leaders too. And so it's there at the Changing Earth and almost in real time. So as we leave the ice, on the land on Wednesday, we'll be skiing to Pond Inlet. We're literally have these satellite communications so that anyone can follow along and they can learn not only from the curriculum, but also from us.
Incredible. And finally, how did you prepare for such a physically demanding trip? Tell us a little bit about the practical part. Are you pitching tents everywhere you go? Where do you sleep? How do you cook your food?
That's right. So we are what's called polking. So we're pulling a sled behind us. And so in that sled, everything that you need to survive on the land has to be in there. So it's one trip where you don't want to forget something. And that's not only from the fuel, which is obviously rationed, and obviously you're turning your heat off at night to ration that. So if it's 40 below outside, it's 40 below inside your tent, to the food that you're eating. One of the best ways to keep warm is to eat a lot of food and a lot of butter. And so we all are working out and making sure that we're ready to get on this expedition and be positive with it.
I'm assuming you're all in really great shape. Well, thank you so much, Aaron Doering, for that, and good luck on your expedition.
Thanks so much, Tanya, and follow along.
We will.